Well, today we come to church to do simply two things. The first one is to honor our Blessed Virgin Mother for having been assumed into heaven. That's how it has been declared by Pope Pius XII, the 1st of November, 1950. Something that the Church had believed for such a long time, almost 10 centuries before. And so, that's the first thing. We venerate the Blessed Virgin Mary and congratulate her for having been faithful to God's will throughout her life. And the second thing is to thank God for all the graces and benefits that He gave our Blessed Mother Mary. Now she lived, as we know, a perfect, sinless life. So sin had no claim on her. And so she would not experience the corruption of death, of her body, dying and corrupting. More beautiful in body than any person has ever been, resplendent in glory, she rises to heaven. Not to live as orphans, but to continue her intercession as our mother, now bringing us to birth in the life of grace. So, if she was sinless, or if sinlessness was the key to her glory, what hope do we have to share in her glorious destiny? Well, in proportion as we can break free from sin, we are going to grow in grace. And grace is the life of God within us, which in turn translates into glory. Our Lady was so fully alive because she was full of grace. The life of God was active in her, and it was this life that enabled her to transcend death. We are far from full of grace, but we can improve on how much grace we have, and we seek to do that. We actually become more alive as we make progress in holiness. The progress is registered first in the soul, then in the body. Our bodies will still must suffer decline and death, but we hope to bounce back from that and enjoy glory. We will not be assumed straight into heaven, but we can increase the degree of glory our bodies will enjoy on the last day by the way we live today, by the way we correspond to grace. So while we regret the aging process and the gradual running down of the body, we can rejoice in the thought that we will eventually be glorious, and more so than at any point of our earthly life. And so Our Lady can obtain for us the graces we need to live better lives. She has mastered the new life of grace and is privileged to share what she has. God has entrusted to her the distribution of graces as she sees fit. She is truly mother because she gives life, she gives grace. So we ask her for more grace, more life, so we can heal the rift between soul and body, so we can live more clearly for the glory of God. The great eternal picture is exciting. We long to finish our race, our earthly pilgrimage. But in the meantime, we must get on with the grinding, with our daily duties, getting the little things right so that bigger things can follow. So Our Lady can obtain for us the graces that we need. She's praying for us anyway. But if we actually go to her, she can do more for us. So we pray today with a special confidence that she, Queen and Mother, will help us to love God more in our daily lives and so prepare for final glory.